Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We are just getting started. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out towards the flank. And that has been knocked clear. That'll be a throw. In comes the corner. Milan with the corner, there first. Oh, well played. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Isak receives it in a good position here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rafa Silva.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
And it's Menu. Menu! Magnificent! A finish of true class! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Milan are looking to go forward now. Valverde. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, that has not gone well.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good ball, good take. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Rafa Silva. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kvaratskhelia. Pass is just off target.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That looks a good ball through. Valverde, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now it's Isak. And back to the keeper they go. Now it's Rafa Silva. Rafa Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's whipped it across. Ferdinand tries to clear. Now it's McTominay. Caught offside that time. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. It's a pretty loose pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Lucas Perry punts it upfield. Milan have reclaimed it.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Osimhen. Applies the finish! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
That's an imaginative pass. Well read, nice interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Yamal, spread to the right. Oh, that's fabulous.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
He's had a shot! Oh, good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's chance! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. McTominay is there, and he can get that clear. He's having a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Busquets. And here's Isak. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Just eases him off the ball. Nelson Semedo. Driving on and making good progress. Lovely, now then. And the finish! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So we have a break. He's having a shot! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped.
Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Jedson really can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Yamal with the short one. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Di 80.314 spettatori.
So, third corner of the game. Koulibaly can get it clear. And they've got a throw. And he was alert to it. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Osimhen, and the shot! And that is wildly off target. And it's Menu. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Gets a good foot in there. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a cute ball. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Isak. Konate does really well to win the ball there. Jetson Fernandez can see things others simply cannot. Now this could be a chance. Oh, just skips past, and Martinez! Denied by an instinctive save.
Martinez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's destined for the flank. That's where it came from. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Brahim Diaz. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ambitious ball here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kvaratskhelia. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And a chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Milan palpably stronger, better, superior. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Nelson Semedo. Burmo. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, look at the space here. And they've got rid. And reclaimed it in a trice. Stood up well to him there. Jetson Fernandez. That ball looks a good one. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's managed to get rid. And that's been won straight back. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That's that, the end. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Yamal, a huge performance, answering the call. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Facciamo un applauso ai tifosi che oggi compiono gli anni. Recandosi al box informazioni dello stadio, riceveranno un simpatico omaggio.